Hi everyone, welcome to StatCrunch. This is Helen, and this week we're studying hypothesis testing for the mean. Now the first question we're going to ask when solving problems in this area is, do we know the population standard deviation, which is also called sigma? If we do, then we're going to solve using the z statistic. So let's take a look at homework question 1. Where we do know the population standard deviation. In homework problem 1, we're told that according to recent studies, cholesterol levels in healthy U.S. adults average about 250 milligrams per deciliter with a standard deviation of about 25 milligrams per deciliter. These cholesterol levels are roughly normally distributed. If the cholesterol levels of a sample of 51 healthy U.S. adults is taken, we're asked what shape should the sampling distribution of the mean have? Well, we know that our population is normally distributed, so the sample distribution of the mean would also be normal. And then we're asked, what would the mean of the sampling distribution be? Well, our population mean is the same as our sample mean. So we know our population mean is 215 milligrams per deciliter. So our sample mean is also 215 milligrams per deciliter. Now we're asked, what would the standard deviation of the sample be? And that's a quick calculation in StatCrunch. We go to Stat, ZStat, one sample with summary. Our sample mean is 215. We click on the box, input 215. Standard deviation, we input 25. Sample size, we input 51. We click Compute. And here we go. We see that our standard error is 3.5. So that's the standard deviation of the sample, the standard error. Now we're asked, if the sample size were increased to 100, how would your answers in part A through C change? Well, part A and B would remain the same because we have a normal distribution. In part C, we have to do a recalculation because our sample size has changed to 100. We go to Options. We go to Edit. We go to Sample Size. We leave the sample mean at 215. We leave the population standard deviation at 25. Our sample size, we just delete that out and insert 100. We click Compute. We see that our standard error is now 2.5. So what happens is, the larger the sample we use, the more the standard error is reduced. And this assures us that our sample is close to the normal distribution. So, very simple calculations in StatCrunch. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to ask your tutors. We're here to help you.